You probably think your money is yours. But what if the way you spend it could change forever? Across Europe, a new form of money is being developed, the digital euro. Supporters say it could make payments faster, safer, and more convenient. Critics worry it could reshape traditional banking, raise new privacy questions, and change how people interact with money. Could your bank account one day become less important? Could the digital euro transform the financial system as we know it? Or is it simply the next evolution of cash in a digital world? Today, we'll separate the facts from the speculation and explore what the digital euro could mean for your money, your bank, and the future of payments. Before we answer the big question, let's understand what the digital euro actually is. Many people hear the words, digital currency, and immediately think of Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. But the digital euro is something completely different. Unlike Bitcoin, which operates without a central authority and whose value constantly changes, the digital euro would be issued by the European Central Bank and would always have the same value as physical euros. One digital euro would always equal one physical euro. Think of it as digital cash backed by the central bank. It isn't designed to replace your wealth or create a new investment opportunity. Instead, it's intended to provide another secure way to pay in an increasingly digital economy. So why is Europe even considering a digital euro? The answer lies in the way our payment habits have changed. Across Europe, fewer people carry cash than they did just a decade ago. Contactless cards, smartphones, smartwatches, and digital wallets have become part of everyday life. At the same time, many digital payments rely on private companies and international payment networks. European policymakers want to ensure that people continue to have access to public money in digital form while also strengthening Europe's payment infrastructure. The digital euro is designed to complement existing payment methods, giving consumers another option while encouraging innovation and increasing competition in digital payments. Imagine you're buying a cup of coffee. Instead of reaching for cash or using your bank card, you simply open your digital euro wallet on your phone, tap the payment terminal, and the transaction is complete within seconds. Behind the scenes, the payment moves through infrastructure built specifically for the digital euro. Depending on the final design, commercial banks and licensed payment providers may still offer the wallets, customer support, and additional financial services. In other words, even though the money itself would be central bank money, private financial institutions could still play an important role in helping people access and use it. Now let's address the question everyone is asking. Will the digital euro replace your bank? The short answer is probably not. Banks do much more than simply hold your money. They provide mortgages, personal loans, business financing, investment products, retirement accounts, savings accounts, financial advice, and payment services. Even if the digital euro becomes widely available, people will still need banks for many of these essential financial services. However, the introduction of a digital euro could change how banks operate. If millions of people decided to move large portions of their savings into digital euro wallets, commercial banks could lose customer deposits that they currently use to finance loans. That's one reason policymakers have discussed placing limits on how many digital euros an individual could hold, helping ensure that traditional banks continue to play their important role in the economy. Privacy has become one of the biggest topics surrounding the digital euro. Many people naturally wonder whether every purchase they make could become visible to governments or central authorities. European officials have repeatedly stated that protecting user privacy is one of the project's key objectives. At the same time, any digital payment system must also comply with laws designed to prevent money laundering, terrorist financing, and financial fraud. Finding the right balance between individual privacy, public security, and legal obligations is one of the biggest challenges facing the digital euro project. The exact level of privacy will depend on the final design, which is still under discussion. Security is another important consideration. Because the digital euro would exist in digital form, it would require extremely strong cybersecurity protections. Every payment system, whether it's online banking, debit cards, mobile wallets, or digital currencies, faces risks such as cyber attacks, fraud, or technical failures. That's why security, resilience, and reliability are at the center of the digital euro's development. Building public trust will be just as important as developing the technology itself, because even the most advanced payment system cannot succeed if people don't feel confident using it. It's also important to understand that the digital euro is still being developed. Before it could become available across Europe, lawmakers would need to approve the legal framework, technical systems would need extensive testing, and regulators would need to establish clear rules for financial institutions and consumers. European authorities have also emphasized that the digital euro is intended to complement cash, not eliminate it. Physical euro banknotes and coins are expected to remain available, allowing people to choose the payment method that best suits their needs. So, will the digital euro replace your bank? Based on everything we know today, the answer is no. Traditional banks are expected to remain a central part of the financial system because they provide services that go far beyond processing payments. The digital euro is designed to become an additional payment option rather than a replacement for commercial banking. However, it could still represent one of the biggest transformations in European finance in decades. As technology continues to evolve, the way we store, transfer, and think about money will continue to change as well. Whether you ultimately welcome the digital euro or remain skeptical, one thing is certain: the future of money is becoming increasingly digital. Understanding these changes today will help you make smarter financial decisions tomorrow. The more you understand how payment systems work, the better prepared you'll be for whatever comes next. If you enjoyed this video and want more easy-to-understand explanations about personal finance, investing, technology, and the European economy, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.